How's it going, everybody? It's Mike from PC Classic Cars back with another test drive video. Today we are in this red on red 1990 Ford Mustang LX Coupe with 33,000 original miles. Kick our AC on. We'll take it for our normal test drive. Alright, so again we have a 1990 Ford Mustang LX Coupe, has 33,000 original miles, Carfax documented miles, no accidents, no damage ever reported on the Carfax, and the car runs and drives excellent. It's a very, very stock and very, very clean Fox body, probably one of the more original Fox bodies that I've owned. Again, being a 33,000 original mile car, it drives exactly like what you'd expect it to drive like. Bone stock 5-liter, factory 5-speed. Still has pretty much all the stock suspension. It is power steering, power disc brakes, factory AC car, and the AC blows really nice and cold. On the interior, it is a factory red interior car. All of the interior appears to be original, other than maybe the floor mats were replaced at one point. The interior is very clean. If there's anything I'm going to nitpick, it's the very top of the back seat. Has some very slight little sun fade to it, but it is minimal at best. The interior, again, shows like what a 33,000 original mile car should show like. Console's great, seat covers are awesome, headliner, visors, all that stuff's really clean. Map light's in place, the map light works. And then as far as things working and not working, all of your lights work, all your gauges work, horn works, cruise works. Again, the AC's on right now on the low setting, it's blowing nice and cold. The heater core works as well, the heat blows nice and hot. The previous owner that we bought it from bought a new heater core for it, so the heat works great. The heater cores are notorious for going out in these, so pretty common thing that people replace. And then on the exterior, it is a factory red exterior car. I do know that there has been a little bit of paint work done on the passenger door and the passenger rear quarter. I don't know as to why it had to have paint work. It was done before the customer that I bought the car from had it, so definitely an older repair. I don't see any signs of any accident damage, no metal work done, so very well could have been as simple as just a paint imperfection that they fixed, or it got a scratch at some point. But again, the passenger door and the passenger rear quarter have had a little bit of paint work. It matches great and it shows really, really well. And then the rest of the original paint is very nice. Some miscellaneous small little flaws on the front of the car, and then also a few little stone chips down low behind the tires just from being driven. But again, cosmetically the car shows great, and again it still has the original 10-hole wheels, which I really like. They look awesome on the car. Temperature gauges come up good, so we'll go get on it here just a little bit. It's always interesting driving one of these that is bone stock. Almost all the Fox bodies, it's really hard to find one that's just really, really stock that even has the original exhaust on it. So it's interesting driving one that hasn't had any mods, because they always drive a little bit different, but it's really, really cool to drive one that's just bone stock like this. And again, the exhaust is original exhaust and shows well for being original. It does have a little bit of corrosion just from being original exhaust and being 30-year-old. But it still is very clean. Bottom side of this car is super nice. Floors, frame rails, everything is really, really nice and solid. Found no rust issues whatsoever. The underneath shows, again, like what a 33,000 mile car should show like. On the interior, still has the original Ford AM/FM cassette player stereo, which is really nice. That's usually one of the first things that people cut out of these cars, and put in a double din CD player or aftermarket stereo, but this one has the original radio, and it works well. Wipers also work. I think I mentioned before, but the cruise works as well. If you follow our page, you know we love Fox bodies here at PC Classic Cars. Obviously, your 93 Cobra is going to be your pinnacle, and then after that, we sell a lot of Salines, and we love to keep low mileage coupes like this. They always sell. Fox bodies are kind of our #1 seller across all platforms on any car. If I tallied it up, it's probably 2 to 1 to the next most popular car that I sell. So Fox bodies, like the last number of years, are still on the rise. And again, I love selling these cars. They're easy to work on, easy to get parts for. They're just great cars. Take it down our bumpy road here. All of your suspension is stock style equipment. Nothing looks like it's been changed or modified. Performs really well. You let off the steering wheel, it goes really nice and straight. This is, again, a very, very bumpy road, and the car does excellent down it. No weird shakes, no weird rattles, no weird sounds coming from the suspension. Just a nice, tight driving car. Power windows, power locks, all that stuff works. The windows roll up and down like they should. Windshield's in great shape with no real issues whatsoever. Back glass also is really nice. Does have the rear window defrost, which works. Kick it on, kick it off. You have your hazard lights there. Get in the throttle a little bit to let y'all hear the exhaust, but it's again, it's not very loud, being it's stock muffler, stock exhaust, so you do hear the motor a little bit more than you hear the exhaust. So I think the first thing pretty much everyone did when they bought these cars was took it to their exhaust shop, cut off the mufflers, put Flowmasters and tailpipes on them. So finding one that hasn't had that done is pretty cool. If I didn't mention it before, we do have a clean Carfax. No accidents, no damage reported. Do have the Marty report. All right, we'll go down our last straightaway here. A couple more turns and we'll head back to the shop. Overall feel of this Fox body, it is a fantastic car. I actually really like the red on red. I think it's a cool combo. Love the low miles. Love how stock this car is. There's plenty of Fox bodies out there that have been modified. Finding one that as stock and as original as this car is becoming a little bit more difficult. Again, it's a great car. It does everything you'd expect a 33,000 mile car to do. No issues really whatsoever. Just a very nice and very, very clean Fox body. I would hop in this car and drive it to California tomorrow if I had to. I should slow down, going a little bit fast here. Test out the brakes. Again, no steering wheel shake on braking. As always, I appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of my test drive videos. If there's ever anything else that you want to see, have comments, concerns, questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment on the YouTube channel, or you can call or text me directly at 903-820-1019. Check us out at PCClassicCars.com, or we are across all social platforms. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. The handle across all of those is going to be PC Classic Cars. And thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next test drive video.